Good morning, everybody. It is that time when we are getting ready to go. All set up. Had to take a week off because of some screwy stuff at my job, my day job. But as always, joining again on our table to finish what we started. We played Dungeons and Dragons on Mondays. Got an ongoing campaign for you. Speaking of, the Tavern League adventurers, our heroes, are congregating in the Great Hall as we speak, so let's go meet them. Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey.
It is hey.
Guten Morgen.
I love that, like, we're all well versed enough to know what these things are, even with our disparate age groups.
Okay, hear me out.
Yeah,
I don't know it.
Except for Otto.
I knew I was gonna be like, I don't know
where it's from, but
We
I
all
just
join
know
in on
it.
these old jokes, and she's just like, alrighty.
No, I joined in. I just don't know where it's from.
You don't know,
but I've heard it before.
Yeah, you don't know the hey.
Yeah, like I've heard it before, but I just don't remember where it's from.
Fat Albert.
Oh, okay.
A cartoon
Yeah.
back in the day. Must have been like the 70s? I don't even know.
Probably when it started, yeah, because I was a kid. I was a kid, yeah, so.
Aw, baby Bruce.
I didn't say a baby, I said a kid.
Bruce was never a baby. He was a full-grown man, straight from the womb.
No, there are pictures to prove it. I was. Well, they were black and white, you know, pictures.
Yeah.
You know,
I think didn't they make like a remake? I think they made a Fat Albert movie.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Good Burger. Keenan something.
Oh, yeah.
Keenan Peele?
No, Keenan
No,
and
that's
Kel.
not
No,
his
Yeah.
I'm thinking Key and Peele.
That's one of the
And as soon as I said it, I was like, no,
right?
that's wrong, Nicole.
That does not sound right.
I have so many spells compared to my other one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are getting up in level. Okay.
We just need to hit level 6 now.
Yeah, you're getting there. Damn's a little... Okay.
I am just excited for the multi-classing that I'm doing at level 6.
Ooh,
And
what are you thinking of multi-classing?
that one I
great.
sent you for permission on, fighter. One level of fighter and take the close quarters fighter.
Yeah.
No more disadvantage in melee, and
It's
I'm going to be
cool.
real excited about it.
It's cool because D&D is at that point now where it's kind of giving more options and more options, which is really cool. But it also kind of worries me because I know what happened with 4th edition.
Got a little too complicated.
No, they added options, and all of a sudden they made this version. And I've heard whispers about D&D 6th edition. I don't know if it's the people like saying, oh, 6th edition as if all the new stuff is the new edition, or if it's an actual new edition. Yeah. Kind of worries me because I'm having fun.
Yeah, I say, what do they need another edition for? This one's fine.
Well,
Money.
Yeah, because it's a business and.
Well, and honestly, like 5e has so much room left to grow. Like you compare it with how much material there is for 4e and how much material there is in like 3.5 or 3. There's a lot yet that they can do. Like I think 5e is going to be around for at least another few years.
Sure.
Yeah, with all the new Wizard of the Coast stuff that they've just gotten access to, I wouldn't imagine they would want to refactor right now. They have too much they want to integrate first.
Yeah, and there's a lot that they're invested in at the moment.
Depends on what they want to do with D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, because I heard a while back like they let go a lot of like central people, but it's still around and it's still functioning, and they're kind of changing it. So I don't know what they're. I know Wizards really wants to get into digital part like they want video games and they want all that stuff. They just haven't found success yet. Like that newest game came out, which follows Drizzt and the companions.
Yeah,
all,
it's okay.
But I actually heard some pretty bad things.
I mean, it's also a budget title.
There's Baldur's Gate 3 that's coming out, which is extremely heavily based off 5e. Like they changed a few things to make it more of a video game. But
if you want to play a video game that is reminiscent of actual Dungeons and Dragons, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, or one.
I don't know
two.
that I could suggest it right now though. At $60 with maybe 10 hours worth of content.
Yeah.
Well, it's still in beta. Like,
well, it's in early access, but it's not like, oh, buy it now for 40 and we're gonna go 60 later. Like I bought that for 60 and then beat it like in a few days. And I was like, man, I could have just waited another year and would have had more shit to do in your video game.
Yeah, I got it and played it for a little bit, and then I like took a break because I don't know. I can't play games by myself for too long. But yeah, I bought it and played it.
One thing I really like about it though is that it does have integrated co-op.
Yeah,
it's actually a lot more fun.
Yeah,
with multiple people fucking around. But
so like I stopped playing, and then I was like, one day I was like, I'm gonna catch up playing on Baldur's Gate 3 again a little bit, and that was when after they had a big update, so they erased all the information, so I didn't have my guy anymore, and I was like, come on, I gotta make a new guy.
Yeah, that was probably when they added druids.
Oh yeah,
when they add multi-classing, I'm gonna dive back in pretty hard, but I'm waiting on that.
Yeah, and then there's Neverwinter Nights, the Belfried. You're right. I actually played that, and that was actually really fun. The online wait.
Oh yeah.
No, not Never. Is that Neverwinter Nights?
No, that's just Neverwinter. The action MMO is Neverwinter. Neverwinter Nights was the old fucking real time.
Yeah. Are they like remaking that? Are they doing something with that? I know they got a lot of projects. I really want to get into that video game. Razor, thank you for the subscription, bud. You get to make another character, or you get Jarasil and your kobold, Ravon. Awesome. All right, so here we are, Monday, getting ready, getting all set to join once again in the Hoard of the Dragon Queen adventure. Part of the Tyranny of Dragons campaign module. Let's see. We have everybody.
I don't see Freddy in.
Yeah, I don't see Freddy.
I'm still trying to work on getting in. Like, it's not working for me for some reason.
It's not loading up.
Yeah, it keeps saying acquiring. Well, what's it called?
File list.
File list.
Yeah.
They must have our bard.
Nicole can compensate.
For what?
You can wait a little bit longer.
For lack of
if
bard.
There's any issue going on.
Oh, there it is.
I'll say I'm not Freddy.
Yeah, Neverwinter was the online MMO that I played a little bit. I had some fun, but I didn't have anybody else to play with, so
But you make a great bard.
I lost interest pretty quick.
Thank you.
Neverwinter Nights is an actual like game. Are you talking about the old one?
I just like throwing insults at things.
That's true.
Sauerkraut's getting in.
Yep.
All right. Let's get a few short introductions before we jump into it. Hawkeye, if you could tell us a little bit about your character, I'd appreciate that. All the new people.
Yeah, so I'm Otto. I play Hawkeye, who is a wild hunt shifter druid from the Circle. Well, the Circle of the Stars is the map thing. But she just mainly hates dragon people and dragons because in her homeland, that's how her sister died. So she's out for kind of revenge, but not necessarily the word revenge. And then, like, she will do anything to try to kill them, I guess, because she's still hurt.
old
But
hate
this is her
runs
first
deep.
adventure, like outside of her homeland. So
Awesome.
she's still kind of new.
Yeah, very good backstory. Excited to see how that turns up. I, as DM, definitely want to wrap your backstories in as much as possible. Love that you guys have given me so much to work. I'm having a lot of fun outside trying to develop these stories and see where they go. Right. Thank you very much, Hawkeye. You're going to get a whole bunch of dragons to fight off if you haven't noticed with this campaign. Next, why don't we get a little bit from VMOC? Uh-oh, I think Bruce is muted.
Hello.
There it is.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hey. I am Old Jarhead. My character is Ondar. Oh, wait, no, he's dead. Oh, that's right.
It hurts. Still hurts.
Well met, viewers. I am Old Jarhead. My character is BMOC, Goliath. BMOC is a former Don Caller, and I guess I'm back again. Maybe.
Yeah.
Again, he's a former Don Caller of the Calagiano tribe from the Sword Mountains. He is on a quest. He's still not sure exactly what the heck is going on. He was sent by the lead shaman of his tribe to find some human downlander and have it out with him to regain his honor. And he met these folks. There was some tussle and strife, and he's hanging out with them. That's about it.
Awesome. Thank you very much for that. Emok, as you can, as for those who have been following, is the second character for Old Jarhead, the first one having perished.
Perished in a fireball.
Maybe. ...
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's going on with that? I don't know.
We all know.
Yes, you do. Don't lie to us.
We all know.
It's gonna catch you all by surprise. Trust me.
No,
you have
it's.
no idea
I
what's
don't
going
think
on.
so.
All right, moving on. We have Ireva Galanodel. Tell us about your character.
Hello. I'm Nicole. I play Ireva Galanodel, a Wood Elf Ranger of the Horizon Walker subclass. Ireva, this is her first experience on a mission sent from her homeland with such a crew. She has left before to, obliterate minor threats, but it's always been on her own. So she found herself creating bonds unexpectedly and forming these relationships. And now she is, more determined in her mission to end this threat of the dragon than ever after losing one of such companions that, she somewhat looked up to, somewhat like had a lot of respect for. So she's determined to avenge her fallen, dare I say it, friends, and put an end to this in his memory.
Great, thank you very much for that. Ireva, one of those characters that has a tough exterior, kind of waiting and observing before deciding how to move forward. Knows what's in her past that caused her to be quite cautious around. She has been quite an asset to the party. A lot of damage coming out. Lots and lots of damage. It's been incredibly fun as DM with all the damage coming out. All right, and then next up we have Uthar. Tell us about your character.
Uthar, excuse me. Uthar Fearbolg is a mix of storm cleric and swashbuckling rogue. He's an ex-slave who overtook his captors and went around being a pirate for many years until coming on shore to get a little bit of old-fashioned revenge. which he got, but has decided to hang around these folks mostly because he wants to bring VMOC back as new crew member, and he has dedicated himself to killing this whole dragon situation. So he's tucked in for long enough to see one of them live or die.
Ooh. Yes, Uthar, we had a quite a tie-in with Uthar's backstory. Those that have been following. If not, you can check out the YouTube. I actually have to catch up. So the VOD was on Twitch, but I don't think it's there anymore. He encountered an old crewmate, ended up killing him. Now he has good reason to stick along for a little bit longer to see exactly how deep his vengeance goes. And last but not least, we have Frederick Bloomington. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character?
Hello, I'm Sauerkraut, and I play Frederick Bloomington, aka Freddy. He's a half-elf who's a mix of Bard from the College of Lore and the Hexblade Warlock. This makes him a jack-of-all-trades type, who is here originally to earn reputation and wealth so he can win over the love of his life. But this adventure has instead turned him into saving her from dangers that she knows nothing about.
Right. There we have it. These are your party members. So we have for historian. Get that again. Rava did it last time. I'm gonna roll. We have Freddy.
All right.
Man, just rotating that historian between.
We are family.
Get that roll up there. All right. So, take some good notes or watch the VOD. It should be up on Twitch right away. Usually. And we can get your campaign journal ready to schedule the next session for next week. Out for play. Let's get. So, last time on the Hoard of the Dragon Queen, our members were stuck right in the middle of a large battle here, Castle Neritar. They had begun a fight down in the subterranean level against the bullywugs that were here. Killing their leader, Farblux Spattergoo, moving about beneath, up top, discovering that many of the lizard folk, once allies of the cult of the dragon, are now fighting in melee with the cultists. Even though previously it was agreed that the cult was not to be harmed, their alliance with the party, lizard folk seem to have found reason and cause to do just that. Perhaps something happened as the lizard folk began their fight hunting the bullywugs. After a long battle, discovering Osbara Joss and even witnessing the sight of Resmir the half-dragon herself fleeing from the castle in the melee, party hard-pressed just to survive. With Uthar arriving on the scene just in time to save his party members with many lizard folk troops, some giant lizards, the party was able to rest and breathe easy, licking their wounds, healing, bandaging themselves. They had locked themselves in the central tower, the keep, finding beds and other such to rest upon. Took a long rest with the sounds of battle diminishing around them. The fight seemed to have dying down, assuredly the lizard folk were victorious. They woke after setting watch to the door, Ireva listening through her meditative trance, and was awoken by roving lizard folk looking around the castle, perhaps for captives or other cultists that were hiding. Though it was uneasy at first, the party unsure of lizard folk's intentions, their alliance struck true. So, Whispering Reed was called upon to come back and aid the party, for Freddy was recovering from wounds upon his bed. Whispering Reed came over with some ointments and salves for poison damage that he took on opening a box Asbara Joss's room. Needed some tender love and care. And they thanked Whispering Reed and were notified that the castle was theirs. Few cultists were holed up in some rooms, but the bullywugs were driven off or killed, and the lizard folk laid claim to the castle. The party was thanked for their role. So now, with the cultists gone and their quarry having disappeared somewhere beneath the tower, their next movements to be discussed. Gnome Jamna was a threat to be dealt with. And this was a cause for division for some of the party, as one side wanted to just be done with her and let whatever happened, I guess, so to say. The other party struck a more lawful bent on it. Having all the reason in the world to just be off with her still didn't quite sit well, because she had been adventuring with them and had been helpful, and they weren't quite sure whether Jamna had ill intent towards the party or just tried to capitalize on an opportunity, or if it was just frustration and a bad decision. But nevertheless, talking with Jamna, discovering what they could, and under threat of killing her right then and there, or even just leaving her to the lizard folk, they discovered a bit more information in the negotiation for her life, discovering that there was a portal down underneath, somewhere in the caverns below, that there undoubtedly would be a word or phrase to trigger the use of the portal. Jamna was allowed the freedom to take life in her own hands, was begun to march off into the swamp, given a head start to run and keep her life after being hunted by the lizard folk. But while this was going on, a loud thunder crack was heard in the central tower up above, and the party, looking around, didn't see their Furbolg friend. Groans from some of them, some exclamations of, "Oh no!" They knew Uthar must have found something in the tower, was giving Thunderwave attacks. So the fight was on. Jamna down, making her way out of the tower. The rest of our party ran towards the central keep to run up the stairs and see what was going on. That brings us to the present moment. We are in the middle of combat. We have Hawkeye, who is on the second floor in the tower, you are next to Uthar, who had just come down from the top floor, or at least what you know as the floor above, talking about gargoyles. Hawkeye, you see Freddy at the very top of the stairs fighting off some figures above. What do you do?
I'm gonna, I guess, go up the stairs.
Okay.
Is it the red or the blue?
It's the... I think it's the blue. Could be the blue.
Because I think I have enough to get up.
10 feet to get to the bottom, and then you're gonna need 20 feet to get to the top. You could get, yeah, you could get right to the top of the steps.
All right.
Okay.
Let's fix this map. Okay. Holy.
So you are
Okay.
right below the steps of Freddy, so you could attack all these gargoyles. They would have cover, and you would have cover, though. So it would just be a -2. Unless you want to use a dash action.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna throw a flame at one of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it at this one because it's right here. I think I targeted it. Yeah. And then
Dodged.
oh, it did disadvantage instead of -2.
Yeah, because you used a ranged attack.
Oh,
Jake tried to warn you, but he was muted and my mouth was full of food.
oh,
You're next to enemies. When you attack things with ranged attacks next to enemies, you're at disadvantage.
Yep.
well, thanks for telling me after the fact.
He tried. He was muted and my mouth was full of food.
All right, that's okay. That's all I think I could do.
All right, so Hawkeye runs up the steps right beneath Harry as her face pokes above the level of the floorboards, seeing all of these stone elemental gargoyles. Flames erupt in her hands and she shoots one out. But the mass of enemies around her is so distracting. It is a miss. Ireva, you are on the bottom floor, hearing these fights and exclamations of battle coming from above.
All right, Ireva is gonna sprint up the stairs.
Okay, so that's 20 feet of
Oh,
movement.
you got it? Okay. I'll do that.
You have 15 feet of movement left. We'd be able to get right below Hawkeye, I would say.
All right, and then Uthar's here, and there's nothing else in the room, right? Obviously.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I will use the rest of my movement to continue moving up the stairs. So you said right below Hawkeye?
Right below Hawkeye.
Okay. As I pass Uthar, or as she passes Uthar, Ireva will look over. Uthar, are you okay?
He looks a little beat up. It doesn't look amazing.
Wandering off on your own.
You'd probably
Well,
see
wandering
quite a
off on-
few.
oops, sorry.
You'd probably see quite a few scratches on him.
Okay. She would just say, wandering off on your own was not wise, but your decision of attack was wise. Thank you for alerting us.
Ireva's the
I
mom.
was not on my own. Vimok was downstairs.
Vimok was in front of me, closer to the exit than I was. Alas, it doesn't matter. We're here now.
All
What
right,
exactly are we looking at up here?
Ireva, you would be able to just barely see some of the forms. I will allow you to make an attack. They would have cover though, so you're gonna want to hit that cover.
I don't have a map.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
Just realized that. Just gave it to you.
Okay, perfect. You said they'll have a cover?
Mhm.
Which one has the least cover?
They all
good.
just have cover.
I know, and just trying. Figured it was worth a shot. Can't
Working
blame me.
every
Okay.
angle.
So I am going to I will aim at Gargoyle. Oh, I didn't have my own token selected. That'll do it. Aim at Gargoyle 4 and just make sure that I actually do. And then, yeah, I will. Thank you for allowing me to make an attack. I'll do that.
All right, Erava, you run up right behind Hawkeye. Looking at the forms above, you see an opening, shooting an arrow, and it hits Gargoyle 4.
Ooh, nice.
Dealing
Good job.
7 points of damage. You notice it doesn't seem to deal as much damage as you would expect. You hit it in a vital spot.
All right, and then on my second attack, because I don't know, I'm apparently new to this, I'm going to activate Planar Warrior. And hopefully this one hits too.
All right. Another arrow, pinpoint accuracy, smacks the gargoyle, dealing 14 points of damage. Let me double check that just to make sure everything's proccing.
It resists force damage, I believe.
Okay. Not resist this because your entire attack gets changed. Okay. Go. You see that your planar warrior, as your arrow streaks through the air, turns into almost a ghost-like magical representation of your arrow. It smacks into the creature to deal full damage. 21 points. Anything else, Erava?
Nope, that's gonna be my turn.
Actually think I'm going to fix your planar warrior to deal right type. Works. Okay, Gargoyle 1 sees this fearsome Goliath standing right in front of it. Going to swipe with its claws and bite at your shoulder. It is blocked. The bite comes out, which is also blocked. Vmok, you bat it away as it claws at you. And you have received initiative.
The statue tried to bite Vmok.
Well, then that should be the next to die. Don't you agree?
Yeah, bite him back there, big guy.
He's frothing at the mouth. His eyes are all like crazy, looking weird.
He bit me. I'm gonna bite him back.
He swings. He's like crazy swinging his glaive around. Yeah, he's just gonna go in like clock order. Oh,
I tell you what, you start
so
on one end,
close.
I'll start on the other, and we'll just go in the
Vmok
middle.
frothing at the mouth with a wild stab of his glaive. Stabs straight into the gullet of the gargoyle.
Oh, really?
And it takes 2 points of damage.
Really? Second attack.
When the second attack comes around, the gargoyle anticipated it, batting it away with one of its claws.
I keep forgetting to do that crazy reckless stuff, but his frenzied attack, which is his bonus attack.
Yes.
Wow.
Oof.
He's, this whole rage thing is messing him up. He's mad. His friend was hurt. He's like angry and upset. But that will end his turn.
Yes, unfortunately, Vmok's first attack hits, but his second two are a bit too wild. Gargoyle 3 is going to take the opportunity it sees with this barbarian lumbering about. 2 misses once again. Vmok, flailing about wildly is a bit too difficult to hit. And Uthar, you have received initiative. All of your friends are up above. What are you doing?
So this room here, because I did poke my head. Was there windows in that room?
Not that you remember, no.
Okay, I was pretty sure. Well, looking at the darkness of the room, I'm assuming. Shut that door.
Okay.
That bird's still in there, right?
Yep, it's
I never saw
squawking
him.
about.
All right. Perfect. I don't need that bird getting away. I got the lady who talked to bird now. Oh boy, these. I probably wouldn't be able to tell till I get to around here, but is there even room to poke my head up and get a look at those gargoyles?
No, you would have to go up to the top of the landing and then move out of the way, but everybody's kind of piled on the stairs right now.
Yeah, so I guess I would move to there and then just see a bunch of butts.
Yeah.
And I'm not going.
If you touch Irava's, you know you're gonna get an arrow. She's had enough of that.
She's had it.
She will just never let that go.
Memories of Brother Co.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna. I'll stay on this this floor map because I'm not gonna move past them on this turn. I'm just kind of gonna look up past them all. If I do see a gargoyle, which I understand I almost certainly will not, I'll throw a sacred flame at it. But otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of chill down here, I think.
Okay, so Uthar, as you go on the stairs, you don't see any of their forms, but you would see like stone claws reaching out and then the glaive striking out at a creature, but it's a little too difficult to see.
You got it, the big guy.
All right, Freddy, received initiative. What are you doing?
If I was close enough, I'd give you advantage on your next attack, but I am not close enough to help you, big guy.
He's going to draw his rapier, target Gargoyle 4, and attempt to use Green Flame Blade.
Okay. Tell me your attack.
Well.
All right.
Wah, wah, wah.
Is that on your next hit, or you brandish the weapon?
I think on the cantrip ones, it's just that swing. It's just
Yeah.
cantrip,
Oh,
right?
yeah, because it's a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah.
You see green fire begin to erupt on the blade. Freddy slashes out. As his blade goes through the air, the green encompasses the blade, but it misses the gargoyle, who moves nimbly out of the way. Somehow, a stone creature is just dexterous enough. Freddy, you have another. Yeah,
Don't have another
no, you
swing.
don't. Okay,
Yep.
never mind.
That's it. Freddy's going to end his turn. He likes where he's at.
Okay, Gargoyle 2 is gonna swipe at VMOC. They don't like this Goliath stone creature. And VMOC is bitten in the arm as he flails around. But he's only gonna take 2 points of damage, his rage keeping him going. Gargoyle 4. Now,
It's like very fucking war of attrition between the gargoyles
Yeah.
and VMOC.
Gargoyle 4 swipes at Freddy, catching him in the side. And as Freddy cries out in pain, taking 6 points of damage, the bite catches his shoulder, dealing 7 points of damage, bringing us to Hawkeye.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna move here off of the stairs.
Can't move that way because you have to get to the top of the stairs first. So Freddy's at the top of the stairs. You'd have to go in his square, and then the only way out would be this way, or you'd have to jump to make it to that square. But that would provoke opportunity.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what that arrow thing was.
They keep
so
popping up. Like it's
Yeah.
in both campaigns. It just keeps happening.
Yeah, it's some kind of map glitch.
Yeah.
So I would have to get on Freddy square, and then go where again?
You would have to go to the left. So Freddy's at the top of the steps, so you have to get to the top of the steps before you can move out into the floor. But you can't end you cannot end your space in an ally square, so you'd have to move left or else you could jump from Freddy's square over the steps to this square that you wanted to go to, but that would provoke opportunity attacks.
Not good. I guess I'll just stay where I am.
There is also the disengage action.
Oh, yeah. So I'll disengage.
Okay, then you can move wherever you want.
I want to go there.
Okay, make me an athletics check.
Let's... Athletics.
All right. Hawkeye moves to the top of the steps, pushing within Freddy's square. A momentary opportunity opens itself, but nimbly jumps over the steps. But she has miscalculated the landing a little bit. And as she jumps, her foot catches on the top lip of the floor, and she falls prone.
Okay. I don't know how much movement I used.
You have enough to stand up.
I'll stand up.
Okay. That does take all of your movement.
Urava's
That's
eyes
fine.
widen. Hawkeye, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. And then think this is a bonus action if I'm... Yep. I'm gonna go in the chalice form.
Okay.
And then... Oh, I do see Uthar. Okay.
Yep, Uthar's at the bottom steps. I just have him on the map so that he can see everything.
Yeah. I have to end there because I already used my action.
Right. Hawkeye goes into her chalice form. The night sky, a facade, her body molds into what looks like a dark night sky, but just as soon, little bits of light begin to appear on her. And there is a constellation of stars forming on her figure in the form of a chalice. Right. Urava, you have received initiative.
All right. Urava, honestly, right now is just gonna take another whack at he's heavy. Okay, she's gonna take another whack at Gargoyle 4, just
Alright.
with the
Cover.
standard attack. I don't know what I was doing there, like it just...
Okay, cover is -2. I believe that is still a hit. Yep, that is a hit.
Oh, so much damage.
4 points of damage.
All right. She was hoping one less hit would make him go down, but seeing that he is still standing, she will then activate her planar warrior again and loose a second arrow. Oh, okay.
Automatic miss.
Well...
There it is. All right, and she's gonna remain where she is, scared of the steps that made Hawkeye fall on her face, apparently.
All
But
right.
she'll stay here, and that'll be it.
Urava holds her position, feet staggered on the steps to keep her balance. One arrow shoots out, hitting the gargoyle, just as before, dealing minute damage, and right away summons her ability from the planes. Her spectral hunt of these planar energies. Boom, the arrow streaks out, turning into the force magic representation once again, but it goes wide, burying and disappearing into the ceiling. Gargoyle 1 is going to claw and bite at Vmok, and both of these are smacked, or one of these are smacked out of the way as Vmok bats away the claw. The gargoyle uses this opportunity to bite into his side, but Vmok's strength and rage fends off, only taking 2 points of damage. Vmok, you have received initiative.
Vmok is going to go reckless this time
Ooh.
and return the swing at Gargoyle 1. Ah!
That's a hit.
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
He's going to use his second attack to attempt to Spartan kick that son of a bitch
Oh.
and knock him down.
All right. Congratulations, Vmok. You get up on one leg and give a powerful forward kick, holding your glaive in both hands. The kick smacks the gargoyle dead in the chest,
So he is prone.
sending him prone, knocking
will
him off
use
his feet.
His frenzied attack against Gargoyle 3.
All right. And with a wild exclamation, sends his glaive out wide, smacking Gargoyle 3, dealing 7 points of damage. This barbarian is in a wild rage.
Vmok grows tired of these statues.
Right, and that brings us to Gargoyle 3, who sees that not much is happening against this Goliath creature. That's why. He's gonna take some swipes at Freddy. The first one is blocked, glancing off Freddy's breastplate, and the bite has no purchase either. Freddy dodges out of the way, anticipating the strike. Uthar, you're up.
So I know I'm not actually on that map. I don't know, because Ureva's... I have to go up there, and I'm just going to get knocked out.
You do see space between Freddy and Ireva, but there would be cover. So everything that applies with cover would be possible. As in, like, the hide action.
I want to try that. I'm not particularly stealthy, though.
So if you
Not
push
really
past
is.
Ireva, just don't get your blood on her.
Oh yeah, you're not trained in stealth.
I am not. Now I could... Okay, wait. Okay, so it would be 5, 10, 15, 20 to get to that space?
I'll give you a 15.
15?
Because you're
Okay.
on the stairs.
So... If I move to here, I can at least see one of these guys, right?
You can see all of them. They all have cover, but you have cover from them as well.
Ha! Fuck their cover, because I do Sacred Flames instead of cover.
Ooh.
Actions. The one on that boy on the ground who's prone, would he get disadvantage on a dex save?
I believe so.
Because of his prone? I think that's how that works, but we'll just do it to him because he does look like the one Vmok is working. So
Mad Tin Rat says do a barrel roll. Barrel roll up the steps. Your sacred flame, you see the radiant light burst from this creature. Inside of it, it fails the saving throw, taking 15 points of damage. And you see its form go limp.
And then I will be using Cunning Action to disengage and rush back down those steps.
Ooh, all right. I see the Furbolg just like jumping up and down, boop, 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 like whack-a-mole.
Whack a furball.
Whack a Furbolg.
And as he runs back down, he says, "You got this, big guy."
Freddy,
Yes, I
you've
do.
received initiative.
Oh my gosh.
You got a lot more health than me right now, so you gotta hang in there.
Gonna target Gargoyle 4 and do the same thing again. Swing
Okay.
at him with a green flame blade.
The green flame starts at the hilt of the blade, bursts out, but once again, Freddy misses.
It must be wet.
Yeah.
Gotta be it.
Is
The green's like flickering, like, come on!
Literally what I pictured.
you do have bonus actions, don't forget about Freddy.
Vmok
Yeah,
like
I do, but they all take up spells or burn my my bardic inspirations, and I don't want to use them right now.
Gotcha.
So I'm still just gonna chill here.
All right, Gargoyle 2. Attack Vmok. Beamok is smacked with claws in his frenzy, in his flailing rage. Teeth sink into his forearm as well, taking a total of 4 points of damage. Gargoyle 4 will attack Freddy, who blocks both of them. Freddy is dodging, must be playing dodgeball. Hawkeye, you're up.
All right. So for my bonus action, I'm going to use what is this? Healing Spirit.
Okay.
So let's do that. And then I want it like right on Uthar.
Right on Uth. Okay.
Stay there.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
That is a level 2 spell. Make sure you click that spell slot on the top of your character sheet.
Yep. And does he get that right now? That he.
I don't remember if it's when you start or is
Because
it only on my turn?
You have to enter the space or start your turn there.
Yeah, so on my turn
Yep.
is when it would proc.
Okay, and it would proc the 1d8 plus 4 first because I have Chalice on, correct?
So Healing Spirit is 1d6, and then Chalice, I think, would happen after that. Whenever you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores hit points to a creature. Oh yeah, you can choose to do the Chalice right now.
Alright, I'll do that.
Yep, because it's dependent on casting the spell, not whether the healing happens. Uthar is healed for 6 points of healing. The starry chalice form, allowing Hawkeye to lend aid.
And then I'm going to use my Scimitar to try to attack Gargoyle 4.
Healing Spirit is a bonus action. Yes, you may do that. Slashing out with her scimitar, it is not enough. Hawkeye, you have missed.
Alright, and then that's my turn.
Ireva, you're up.
Alright, slightly furious at herself for missing with Planar Warrior last time. She abandons her poor strategy and is going to activate Planar Warrior first and then loose another arrow at Gargoyle. First, let me make sure he needs it. Gargoyle 4.
Ooh. Planar Warrior misses once again, the arrow going off into the distance.
Alright, and then she'll just loose a second one right away.
Right?
Oh my lord.
Another miss.
She's becoming furious. So I took my bonus on my action and I'm good not moving, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Beamok, you're up.
Still angry. He turns and looks at this gargoyle that bit him from behind. Growls at it. And again attacks recklessly. You will pay.
That is a hit. Beamok exclaims as he turns around, smacking his glaive on the gargoyle behind him, dealing 6 points of damage.
2 attacks. Oh.
The second attack is a miss.
Of course, he's in a frenzied rage, so he gets a bonus attack. Or a bonus action melee.
Yep. That is a hit.
Would be nice to get
3
some damage.
points. Yeah. 3 points of damage.
And he just, muscles up and you will die, statue.
You all see this Goliath moving with unnatural speed, his rage fueling him. 3 whole attacks. A matter of seconds. Gargoyle 3. Attack Freddy. Freddy sees the bite coming and smacks the gargoyle's face, but as the gargoyle recoils, a claw slashes, catching Freddy on the arm, dealing 6 points of damage. We move on to Uthar. Uthar gets some healing.
Yeah, so Hawkeye, if you want to slap me with that.
One.
All right, well, you know, it's better than none.
Yep.
Better than none. Let's see. He's basically going to do a similar thing to last time, except when he gets to the top, he's going to look to Hawkeye and say, hey, I appreciate the healing, but please save magic. There's Bird. I need you to talk to Bird. We'll do this guy down here. Throw that old sacred flame at him, or ask to see if he dodges. He does. Take
13 points of damage. This radiant energy bursting out through cracks in the stone on this form's body.
And then disengage back down them steps.
All right.
And good to go.
Freddy, you've received initiative.
If it doesn't work the second time, just try again.
Try again, right?
Yeah.
The key is consistency. Oh, that was almost a 16.
Yeah.
Another miss as this green flame erupts.
Since Freddy sees that Ureva is struggling for some reason, he's going to give her a wink of inspiration.
Ooh.
Deck up bards. I swear they can't help themselves.
This is why she'll never really like Freddy. One turn.
Hey, you missed 3 times in a row now.
I say, like, one fight. That actually is incredibly
Oh my
rare.
God.
Gargoyle 2 is going to swipe at VMOC and bite. And VMOC dodges both. Gargoyle 4 is going to once again swipe at Freddy and try to bite at him. And Freddy is able to swipe both attacks. Bringing us back to the top of the round with Hawkeye. What are you doing? You're muted.
Or she abandoned us.
Oops.
No.
Oops. I thought I wasn't muted. I said I'm going to use my Scimitar again
All right.
against this gargoyle.
That's a hit.
And then I'm going to do this. Why?
2 points of damage.
And then I don't
God
want to
have abandoned me.
move. I don't really want to use a spell for a bonus action, so that will be it.
Okay. Hawkeye slashes out with her scimitar, catching the gargoyle. You hear the scrape of metal on stone. Ureva, you're up.
All right, Ireva's fury is building, even more so with Freddy. Not just giving her inspiration, but winking it at her, knowing he's noticed her weakness.
Oh my gosh.
She is going to once again keep targeting Gargoyle 4 and activate. And wait, I want to make sure that Bardic Inspiration isn't going to proc right away.
I have it off.
Okay,
So
thank you.
you'll get to choose when you want to use it. Make sure you have
Okay.
cover though. Oh. That is blocked.
I
Would you
mean,
like
I
to
don't
use
know.
your
If,
inspiration? It's a D6.
I don't know if Bardic is even going to help that.
Their AC is at least 14 or 15. Well, sorry, we missed on 14, so it's at least 15.
Say I'm not gonna lie, that's low enough that I don't think I would have to get a good roll on the D6, so I'm just gonna take another shot.
All right. You
Oh,
hit.
frickin' time.
Your
Nice.
arrow buries into the creature, bursting through its stone body. You see the hole just for a second before its form crumbles to the ground. Little pieces of stone breaking off from each other. Congratulations, you have killed Gargoyle 4.
Good job.
Scream, about time, you damn stone demon. Alright, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you said make sure you have cover. What did you mean?
All of the gargoyles have cover. You got to hit that cover button. So, yeah, that says 18, but it's actually 16.
So you've been just manually doing the math for me each turn. Yep. Sorry. I thought it automatically did it because you have so many fancy things. I'll remember
That's all
that.
right. Yeah,
I'm
that's all
actually
right.
really sorry.
That's fine.
All right, and that's gonna be. She actually will move up. Okay, I lied. That's my turn. Sorry.
Why you lie to us like that?
I don't know. I'm in a mischievous mood. Pissed at Freddy.
Beamok is really, really angry. The stone statue will not die.
All right. Beamok, you're up.
Now it's talking to him?
Gargoyle 3 speaks in a guttural, grating language.
Yeah, that makes him even more mad. It has the audacity to try to talk as he's going to just unload completely on it now. Reckless.
Your hit finds purchase, burying into the shoulder of the gargoyle. 6 points of damage.
Die, you foul thing!
Another hit. Five points of damage. This furious onslaught finally felling the creature.
And he spins with his bonus action melee attack on this one that's been wearing out Freddy.
Nice.
Another hit. You see the rage-fueled barbarian just throwing out strikes left and right. Final attack, dealing 5 points of damage. Beamok, anything else?
Yeah, he's gonna actually just gonna move. He's gonna step over this dead one.
Okay.
To here.
As he fells the gargoyle, Ireva, some sort of cheers. Well done, Beamok. One left standing.
He doesn't really hear because he's totally into this rage. Like, ah!
Got cotton in his ears.
Blood.
He's angry.
Thump, 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 thump,
Yeah,
thump,
all he
thump.
hears is the blood rushing through his body. All right.
He's trying to get behind this one because he's really gonna. If Freddy doesn't kill it, he's gonna just like pick it up and suplex this son of a bitch.
The gargoyle sees the one creature that looks worn down. It's going to attack Freddy. Blocked. Freddy uses his shield to block and then dodge out of the way as the claw swipes out, taking us to Uthar. Who, when Uthar stepped back into the spirit, he can heal as well as he can get another heal by starting his turn. That was actually 2 that could happen.
I thought it was like a bonus action or something that she could only do once per turn.
Oh no.
I believe it happens whenever the trigger happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'll double check just to make sure, but I'm okay with it. So go ahead and get another heal if you want. That will take 3.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's not immune to heals.
All right.
Gonna get eyes on the last standing gargoyle and see if this one's dexterous. This one probably will be, 'cause he's the last man standing. He's not.
He fails.
Not what I want.
You could have a plus 11. You just rolled a 1. You don't know.
There we go.
7 points of damage. How do you want to do this, Uthar?
Uthar is tired, and so he just snaps it and burns out its brain. This is annoying to him that he couldn't kill them all himself, actually.
Right, so you all see Uthar running up and down the steps, up and down, stepping into the spirit, healing spirit of Hawkeye. Duck coming up just enough with his head poking out. He holds out a hand, and radiant, brilliant energy encompasses the head of this gargoyle creature. Whispering the incantation, Uthar breathing and panting heavily. It bursts from the stone, causing cracks in the features of this gargoyle. Bit by bit, the stone breaks away as it falls to the ground. The body, the form of this gargoyle falls to the ground, and you have all earned a momentary respite from this battle. You have defeated the gargoyle.
Suddenly we hear the song, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. Coming from somewhere.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Sorry, I don't know that tune.
Alright. Nomad, can I please roll to recover some of my 8 arrows that I used?
Yes, roll 8d6.
Woefully low on these.
You fail to recover 1, so you have 17.
Awesome. Thank you.
Freddy will take the last 2 heals, looks like.
Yeah, he needs them.
I rolled, but I don't see it popping up.
One of them, it looks like, did, but not the second one.
We got 1, and then there's the second one. All right, Freddy heals for a total of 4 points.
Uthar.
It didn't come through.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
It just, because I rolled
there it
it
is.
didn't yet. Because I rolled,
Gotcha.
it doesn't show you guys.
Ah, gotcha. Freddy will move back up into the room.
Hawkeye, downstairs on next floor is room. Is a bird. Bird in that room that
A bird?
would like you to interrogate bird, please. Find out from bird. Do
Okay.
not let bird escape. Oh, she's gone.
So as you guys,
She's gone.
finally actually look in this room, you see it's pretty nondescript, save for a large object in the middle. You can see this.
Freddy is very curious about that thing.
All right, Freddy, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. All right. Appears to be a telescope of some sorts. You've heard of some wizards or even just researchers using instruments like this to study the stars. So I did get it wrong last time, Uthar. It is big enough that you guys could carry it. So it is kind of cumbersome.
The telescope?
Yeah.
Okay.
This object appears to be used to study the stars of all things in great detail. Perhaps it
I
enhances
know
one's vision.
stars. I'm Circle of the Stars.
So
This
was
object
it something
would also
I found,
be
or something you just told me that I knew that this was Asbara's sort of room? Well, the downstairs was his room. Is there something I found, or I don't remember. I know that you said it. I just don't remember if you just said it or if I found something. I'm looking through my inventory, and I know I have that box, but
yeah, I just said it, but it's reasonable to believe or to deduce Osbura came out of this tower, and given that you know that one of the boxes was trapped with magic and seeing spell books of a high level, it's reasonable to assume that that bottom level was Osbura's chambers.
if Magic Boy is using this to look at stars, there's probably good reason for concern about what he was doing. Also, I found small books, and I show him the lockbox I have. And his bird is downstairs.
I'll speak with Bird when we are all ready. We don't want that bird to escape.
Fred, if you want to give me Bardic Inspiration, I mean, I have a +5 to picking it, but if you guys want to help to make sure we open it before I have to have the big
guidance.
Smash it.
I'll have guidance, so I'll give you guidance.
Yes, she can do unlimited guidance, and I have very limited amounts of inspirations.
All right.
So I move over to Uthar to give him guidance.
Right. Hawkeye holds out a hand, and Uthar, you feel a familiar divine energy kind of calming. Make me that roll. Sleight of hand to open the box.
Is Fred going to give me advantage and help pick the lock, just to guarantee we do this well?
All right.
Yep.
Ready. Lens. Aid.
All right.
Giving the help action.
And 5 and a 6.
All right.
Right.
Uthar, you spend a few moments with your tools to open this box. After some time moving your lockpick around, you finally find a point where you feel the strength inside kind of give way. You move the pick down in order to move the tumblers into position, and you hear a click. The box opens to reveal 200 gold pieces, 200 silver pieces, and 10 precious stones that are masterfully cut and polished. Make me a, let's see. You can make me an investigation check, or
Yeah, they used to have a literal appraise
Yeah.
skill. I
Can
wish they
I
would bring
give
that
him
back.
guidance on that?
yeah, because you're trying to deduce how much they're worth. So go ahead. You can get guidance on an investigation check.
I'd like to add my knowledge to this check as well
All right.
and give him
I
advantage.
think actually, given his proclivities towards it, he would actually show the gems to Freddy,
Yep.
and I would like Fred to do that because I'm super bad at investigation.
All right.
So I
I
hold the
meant
box
to-
out to him and say, "Hey, look, the gems."
What is the big thing in the middle of the room for?
Stars.
Freddy had just said that. He said that it was used to observe the stars in great detail, and it enhances one's vision to be able to see far away.
Are they not mysterious and fantastical just looking at the night sky with your eyes?
Apparently, that's not enough for some.
I do not understand this, Ureba. Why would
I have
you
a
want to
feeling
look at-
there's nefarious actions going on up here.
These
Why would you
gems
want
seem
to
to be
look-
these gems seem to be masterfully cut. I'd say that they're worth around 100 gold apiece. We're sitting on quite a treasure trove here.
This is silly.
What would one need up here with this combination? Living statues, gazing closely to the stars, and a wealth of gems?
I believe, well, gems were in lockbox downstairs. I believe gargoyles were to dissuade those from investigating the stargazing device. Maybe somebody who knows more should look through the device.
So Reva is just gonna like walk up and like keep a distance, but like stare at it.
It is magical, so just keep this in mind.
We should destroy this thing, just like we should have killed that little gnome.
We should, perhaps someone, Fred, perhaps you should. You're the smartest one of us. I think if we got to do a check, then I'd like Fred to do it. But
I already rolled Arcana on the thing.
well, I know it's magical because I still had Detect Magic on when I got up here the first time. But I never actually looked through, like, used it, is my point.
Ah.
Because I got attacked by gargoyles.
Are we sure there are no dwarves here? I mean, the dwarves love these shiny gems from the ground. They're...
Freddy would like to investigate Freddy would like to investigate the stargazing device more closely, trying to determine if it's magical, like how it's enhanced and in what way, who it might have been created by. Is it, of dwarven construction, elven construction, or human-made? And if there's no dangers, would like to attempt to peer through it real quick.
Okay, make me another Arcana check.
I
See if
put
you're
guidance
through
on him.
it. Reva just steps back again.
Okay. Yeah, there's guidance, and if anybody wants to help, my stream's acting all.
Is there anybody else that's even trained in Arcana?
I only have +1.
You have to be
Yeah,
trained.
VMOC. Yeah.
Trained has the yellow star.
There we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Surprisingly, VMOC is.
Really? Well
No,
then.
I'm kidding, obviously.
He just tells you that and then starts staring at you as you try to do your work.
Because I
Can't
think
even
in order
spell it.
to help, you have to be trained in it, don't you?
Be proficient, I believe, yes.
I think you have to be
Proficient,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Generally
proficient in it.
All right. Well, if no one
That
else,
is why I keep pushing Fred to do most things, because
Yeah.
you're the only one with proficiency in
Ooh.
smartitude.
But the thing is, it's only half proficiency.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
at least you have a +3. You know what? Most of us have negatives.
I mean,
I
I
have
do
a
have a
+1.
+2, but
So, Freddy, upon closer inspection, you actually seem to recall some information that you've heard. You don't even remember where it came from, but you know about such an object that has been talked about in certain closed circles. People with knowledge about certain things that are long lost to memory. This is the Seer of Illusk, which is a telescope of quite a lot of power that can be used to look at the stars and gaze It was a magical telescope used by a group that called themselves the Academy of Stargazers, ages past. Quite powerful, it can gaze and zone in on locations with immense clarity.
So basically, this thing is priceless.
Pretty priceless.
All right. So, seeing its immense rarity, Freddy is not going to use it. Although there doesn't seem to be any danger, he does not want to risk breaking it. And then actually, we'll kind of take a step back a little bit. It's like, guys, this is a telescope. That's what the stargazing device is called, a telescope. Called the Seer of, you said Tillisk?
Illusk.
Oh, Illusk.
Yep. Illusk.
Gotcha. It is a one-of-a-kind telescope of far immense power. This thing is literally priceless and unique in the world.
Still using a foreign language in your
Oh,
chat
oops.
box.
Destroy it?
Well, we can. We should not leave here.
No, this object can be a very powerful tool, depending on who uses it.
It definitely should not be left if Magic Men decide come back.
What is it used for? To see what? The stars? Why? Just look up. You see the stars. They are more beautiful when you see them all together.
Yes, but magic people use stars for things, Vimog. We are going
To
to
make statues come to life, we should destroy it.
It is worth a lot more in one piece.
Yes, it is. It's not evil, Vimok. It is just a tool, like your glaive is.
I use my glaive to protect my family and my tribe. And to
Correct.
protect you, they are using their magic to make statues come to life. It is evil when used by evil people. We should destroy it, like we should have killed that gnome.
Hold on.
Okay. To be fair, statues may have not been brought to life. They may have just been alive.
You see Freddy seem to notice something about the telescope, and he goes to re-examine it and look through it.
Hey,
You never actually looked through it?
Freddy.
He kept saying somebody looked through it.
No, he never actually looked through it. Okay.
I said I
Vimok
wasn't
stands up
because
and
of its value.
growls.
All right, Freddy, you know this is a valuable piece of equipment. It actually looks like it sees regular enough use. Though this is obviously something that was here at the castle at its origin. Perhaps some of the denizens of this castle have been using it towards some means. Quite fragile, and you know it needs to be handled properly, or else it could break, becoming rendered useless.
Freddy does everything he can to like not touch it. Literally just like peers over it into the spyglass.
Yeah, so you have to, there's little dials and things that you have to operate by hand, as well as using arcane knowledge to use the magic. So I need an arcana check and a sleight of hand check, and these are able to be used with guidance, but not the help action.
Freddy will roll the arcana first.
Ooh.
Right.
Almost a real bad roll.
Yeah.
You
Vimok
focus. You
Vimok is watching him very closely, almost like distrustfully.
So you're just like waiting for the moment that you think he's cursed so you can, quote, cut off the infected part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, the
Yes.
infected part's his brain, so.
Belfried says the terrascope is a weapon for a barbarian.
Right,
Just
right.
lumber it around like a log. All right, Freddy, you focus your arcane knowledge towards these inner workings, looking through the glass. The image is a little distorted, but you focus your energies into forming the magic, making a connection with this telescope. And you also see these dials, you move them around to see what they do, and then little bit by little bit, you're able to focus the image a little bit better. And then
See Cthulhu, and you are driven mad.
I don't think he could have rolled much better, huh?
Yeah,
with a little bit of time, you see that the lens is focused on an area overlooking a layer of some sort. You see many like spikes sticking out of the ground with like skulls of creatures poking out of it.
Uh-oh.
Many lizard folk and other such. But the den, there's actually a place where it looks inside a chamber beneath the ground with a lot of roots in the way. So it's kind of like a broken image that you're on the outside looking into a subterranean layer with roots and everything. There's nothing there, but wait. a little bit of movement. You focus a little closer. You see that inside there is a very large creature
Oh no.
with scales of midnight black.
That's not
It
good.
moves
Oh,
around, shifting to turn around, and you see the face of a dragon. Turn
Oragamonthar.
Oragamontha.
Does Freddy say that out loud?
Yes.
Does Ireva know who
he's
that
speaking
is?
in tongues, quickly.
So first,
Clave.
so Freddy, you're kind of watching this. You see the dragon's face kind of turn around. Its body is facing one way, but its neck cranes over, and then it turns around, and you see its mouth move as if speaking something. You move
And
the
he-
telescope just a little bit.
Yeah, I want to see who he's speaking to.
You see another black dragon of the blackest midnight scale respond, spitting a bit of acid at the other dragon. Seems to
Are
be
they both-
some sort of roughhousing manner. Perhaps they're in an argument of sorts. But two
Are they-
dragons looking almost exactly identical. They have horns with a tip on the left, broken off just before the end in the exact same spot. You see the leader dragon that you first notice actually walk out of the chamber, and the other one sits back in its lair.
There's two of them. There's two black dragons in the swamp.
How big? Big dragon, little dragon.
Can I estimate the age
Uh,
or size?
let's
Yeah, I mean,
roll.
size will probably tell us everything we
There's-
need to know.
Yeah, they're the same thing, really. Dragons grow.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you could calculate size, then we'll kind of
Well, no age. Yep.
guesstimate our age and how boned we are. I'm gonna guess pretty fucking boned.
I would say so.
Unless it turns out they're really small. They're like puppy sized. And they just looked big because the telescopic.
Dragon puppies.
And in that case, we would go back to Hawkeye's original plan of saving Dragon to be friends, to
All
fight
right,
for us.
Ready?
That's my fairyverse one.
Roll me
Such
a
a
nature check.
Hey, good.
Where were
rolls,
those
man.
rolls when we were fighting?
You didn't need them when we were fighting, and we had the fight.
I
Right?
think-
We don't
I
have
think
right
you
now
forgot.
anyone else to look.
I think you forgot. You're the bard. This is what you're here for.
Yeah, that's true. I am support.
All right.
All right.
So,
So Freddy will conjure up an image in his hand using prestidigitation with the dragon inside of it and show the size of it in relative to the cage, or not the cage, the cave that it's in.
this leads you to believe that the size is indicative of an adult black dragon.
That's not what you want to hear.
Yeah.
I'll need far more arrows if we're to take one of those down.
Yes, and
I would
and
like to not
Fre-
fight this.
Freddy says, "I believe this is a full-grown adult dragon, not elder, but not young either.
And you saw two of them. Are you sure there wasn't some reflective stone?
No, definitely two of them. One was only slightly larger than the other. They're both adults, it seems."
It is a little odd that I was believe Asbara was on side of dragons. Why was he spying on dragons?
So he can use them against us.
Yes, but if they're all friendly, then why would he need to spy on them?
Also, the Farseer would see through any such illusion. The arcane power within this telescope is very strong when it comes to observation.
It was simply wishful thinking, Freddy.
Yes.
I know you're not a total moron.
Or perhaps talk to Bird. No, I am.
I will talk to Bird.
The lizard folk, they worship this dragon, yes? Or these
Okay.
dragons?
Can I figure out where this cave is in the swamp based off where the telescope is pointing and how far it is and whatnot?
Let's this.
I believe we do have a map of the realm. I'd
Yeah.
like to mark it on that as well, please.
At least the direction we need to go. But boy, do I hope we not. Like, because we can go in every other direction except that one. How about that fucking...
There's, I mean, out of character. There is no way 5 level 5 characters could fight a dragon. That's just
Hey,
yeah,
you
let
never
alone
know.
fucking 2.
2 of them. Yeah, like that's just not gonna happen.
Yes,
No, we
Freddy.
need to go in every direction except that fucking one.
You are able to deduce the general location of the lair, though you can't kind of pinpoint it from where you are. You know the direction, and you would be certain that you'd be able to pick out the signs, because there are surrounding signs, like the pickets with the skulls and other such things. And you know undoubtedly there would probably be bones left all over the place with acid marks. It's a telltale sign of black dragon.
So Freddy will again use prestidigitation to conjure an image of his hand, showing the skulls with like the entrance of the cave going down into their lair, and then kind of like zoom out into an overviewing map of the swamp, and like put a little red dot where it is with like a dragon skull, and then a blue dot where we are. Like this is where it is as far as I can figure. And show it to everybody.
Right. Everybody kind of gets an idea of this lair. It's far enough out that it would definitely take some travel to get there. But it's close enough that, like, obviously whoever was using this telescope, having known the location, could make the trip pretty easily and not be gone too long.
Nomad, did you share the image of the black dragon with the rest of the party?
I did.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Because I won't.
Yep.
And what reason do we have to go there?
We have none.
We
Unless,
cannot-
of course,
we-
you are
we-
suicide.
What I know about dragons, we cannot fight this thing. Not by ourselves, anyway.
I have wolves.
We cannot simply move forward knowing there are 2 dragons sitting there. This is what we are here to do.
Yes, but
This is not
to-
what I am
to-
here to do.
to challenge them would straight up be suicide. And I would like to live to see my home again.
Emok looks at Ureva. Is that your wish, leader, to go kill these dragons? If you say we go, we go.
Ureva will let out a little huff. Bemock. Freddy does speak wise words. But I'm not sure I can just sit by and be okay knowing that there are these 2 dragons sitting there. If we do, and she'll look at Freddy with this, if we do not go for them now, we must make our focus coming back for them. I'm not okay with leaving those 2 dragons living.
I agree. Which means we either need to find help or find a way to become strong enough to challenge them.
Well, first step in that is I need more arrows. And she kind of looks at her quiver.
We're in a castle.
One empty and one, like, partially empty. I'm
There were
woefully low.
cultists here. Do they not have arrows and swords and shields and...
Before we
other
leave the
such things
castle,
here?
I think it's wise for us to resupply in some of our ammunition.
We've just had other things. We've had other things to worry about.
Sorry.
Beamuk or Uthar, would either one of you be comfortable lugging the telescope around for a little bit? It is not safe to leave here, and
still
I
say
do
we
not think
should
we should
just-
destroy it.
Why should we not destroy it? You say it's priceless, but something of this power can only eventually fall into the wrong hands.
It's already in the wrong hands.
My precious, my precious.
Power of this magnitude leads to corruption and evil deeds. who will we get it to that we know for certain won't let it fall into such hands?
I know not offhand,
You know my
but it can
feelings.
also be used for great good. It's a tool like any other.
Yes, and tools can be made for good or evil. And whichever one it falls into, it's going to be that much more so.
So if we take it, it would be for good.
I have the weight carrying capacity, but is this thing gonna be cumbersome?
How big
Like,
is
am I
it?
gonna have to keep it in my hand? Because I'm not gonna do
I'll
that.
say-
But if I can bag it, then I'll bag it.
He
It's-
did say it'd be cumbersome,
Yeah,
like we
it's
could carry
definitely
it. but-
going to be cumbersome.
VMUC will throw it down the stairs, yes.
Hey,
Yes,
no
I'm
throwing.
afraid I'm not going to be able to just carry this infinitum. I had that fun with the, remember, carrying the gnome? Yes, this stopped being fun very quickly.
And I
It's
suppose
like,
carrying it would be too much of a drag for our party.
Unless we had a bag of holding.
I understand why you'd wish to keep it.
And with the amount of danger that we run into, any slight damage to it would render it useless.
While I understand that an item such as this is rare and precious, as you said, one of a kind,
It's just such a shame. This telescope is... I don't think you guys know how ancient it is. The people that built it, their
Dead.
entire order is long gone, lost to history.
So dead.
well, perhaps an order in the future will make another one. We can't prevent that.
That's the issue. That the knowledge has been lost. We cannot make this telescope again.
Then either leave it here or let me destroy it.
I don't know.
Well, we aren't able to take it with us, and this castle has been inhabited by those that err on the side of evil. And as much as I do not have a hatred for the lizard folk as we've fought with them, we don't know that they're not going to make an alliance and give it to someone that would use it for poor.
I do not think the decision to destroy it or leave it here should be mine.
okay.
I will feel sad.
Uthar picks it up and smashes it. As he smashes it, he was trying to get VMOC to do it, but I'm not doing this again. We spent an hour and a half talking with John. I pick it up and I smash it.
All right.
Well, that's our answer.
You all see
Uthar
Uthar walk over hurriedly and just pick it up and drop it on the ground, and then look around with his arms out like, problem solved. And the far Seer of Illusk, all the many working parts. Freddy probably gasps a little bit. His heart hurts.
He just slumps.
Yeah.
Freddy just slumps. Like not to his knees, but like his shoulders just roll a little bit, and he just looks down, just sad.
Yes, you see,
I found it.
it doesn't
It was
even like
mine.
look broken, but Freddy knows all the little minutia inside and the little bits of glass and everything that makes this work is just forever shattered.
Ureva will walk up and, with her bare minimum of empathy that she possesses, I understand your reluctance, Freddy, but it had to be done. It could not be taken with us, and it cannot be left here for evil use.
Imagine the greatest treasure of the elves thrown on the ground. This is one of the greatest treasures of humankind. And we've just lost it.
Well, perhaps the humans should be better about not letting their most powerful items fall into evil hands. And then she'll just walk away. Wait, I don't want to go up the stairs. Do I? No, I want to go down.
Yeah, red portal takes you to down.
Well, it says climb up the stairs.
Who
I'll just
wants
do it.
the precious stones, by the way?
I assumed that they were still in that lockbox and
Yep.
that I just pocketed them for now.
Okay.
I have plenty of inventory. space
Freddy
for it.
takes a second or two and then goes down the stairs as well.
I'm following
Yeah,
Uthar to the bird.
Yeah, I kind of stepped to the side of this because I am worried that bird's gonna get out. So I'm like showing her where the door. Oh, my map keeps freaking out.
That's because I'm joining it.
Why? Oh, right, because it resets when people.
Wow, what the heck?
I don't even know where Erava is right now.
To be middle, kind of towards the top left.
I'm on second level, right?
Yeah, but you're probably
Oh,
just
there she
under
is.
everybody.
Yep. That makes sense. And Erava will follow on to, like, also look at this bird situation.
Yeah, Uthar comes over to this door and says, Hawkeye, inside. I closed door so bird would not go away. And he'll pop the door open for
So we're on second level, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Finn. It does not seem to want to open.
All right.
And Erava will remain just out, you know, just in case the bird tries to get out.
So I'm gonna use my
Bird is the word. Bird.
star map. Speak with animals, or the Fey touch. Speak with animals. Then
Okay.
to speak with this bird.
All right. All the squawking, flapping the wings and everything slowly turns into intruders, 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 intruders.
It's not an intruder. Shh. You're okay.
It just kind of keeps going. Intruders, intruders, master, master, intruders,
Who's your master?
intruders, intruders.
Okay.
Okay.
Now will you shush?
It just it keeps going. It's like flapping around, going from end
Even
to
after
end.
animal friendship?
Oh, animal friendship. Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, is that a concentration? Because you're going to lose your speak with animals if you do that, if they're both concentration, remember.
This one's not. It does.
Say if they're
The
both
animal friendship
concentration.
isn't.
That's poor planning on the D&D part.
Well, sometimes they're designed specifically to sap spell slots. That's why I bring it up.
Yeah.
Before it's too late.
Okay. Rennie's got dark. VMAC, you had did you have a torch?
Oh, I would have dropped it to use my glaive, so
okay.
I'll light another if I need to.
Want to make sure we have.
How many do I have left? I have 7 left, so I'll burn another one.
You do have the light from the fire. It's just in the other room. Would make it a little difficult for you to see? We're all right. Okay.
I don't need to be in there while they're talking to the bird. I don't speak bird.
Yeah.
I don't talk no bird.
I'm gonna close the door just in case it tries to escape, like Uthar was talking about.
Okay. So once you actually cast animal friendship, the bird kind of starts breathing a little easier. You see the cage over in the side. There's many features of this room. So in addition to the clothing and personal effects of this room, there's rugs on the floor, a bed, a table with what would it be? It's a wash basin and grooming supplies. There's a stool. There's rugs that cover most of the floor, and then there is the cage in the other room with the large raven that was squawking before, who is kind of calming down right now, and then looking at you with a bit more curiosity.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
My name's Hawkeye.
Hi, Hawkeye. I'm Raven.
You're Raven.
Yes.
Who's your master around here? I see you're in a cage.
My master is the elf.
The elf?
Yeah, the elf.
Is his name Born Grey?
Born. I think I've heard some call him that. Yes.
Are you protecting something?
No, I'm just, I wanted to warn my master. I didn't know who you guys were.
We are nobody. Well, we are not harmful.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Is there anything in here that would have been good to know? I mean, you were squawking earlier.
Well, I think that other one I saw walking down already took it. He found my master's box.
Oh, with all the stones and just money.
Yeah. He took my master's box. It was underneath the rug over there. And he points to an area of the rug that you actually see was kind of moved out of the way.
Would you like to come with us?
I'm waiting for my master.
But what happens if your master perished somehow?
What? Perish? Is my master dead? Where is he? Where is he?
Maybe.
My master? Is he okay? Where is he? Where is he? And then you see he starts flying about the cage a little bit.
It's okay. I could be your new master now.
Where's my master? Where is he? Master! Starts squawking around.
Hey. But what happens if a master is perished? Not saying that he is, but
where is he? Master!
I don't know where he is.
Where did he go? Where's my master? Where is he?
May I touch you?
Where's my master? Take me to him. Where is he? Did you say he was dead?
Maybe. But I'm definitely not telling him that we killed him. That was out of character, but I was like, I'm not telling him that. Here, we'll make a deal. You tell me what's been going on here.
Where's my master?
I will bring you to him.
Where is he?
I will bring you. Listen. I will bring you to him.
You bring me to my master? Let me out.
Yes, but we.
Let me out.
If you would
starts
stop.
banging on the cage.
Using speech of beast, you just hear the bird squawking of Uthar say, "Shut up, bird!"
Who's that? Does he know my masters? Let me out.
Tell the bird to shut up, Hawkeye. It is being loud.
Hey, shh.
All right.
You're being loud.
Ireva will hear the screaming and walk in the room.
You see this bird just flapping and just trying to get on the cage. You see its talons kind of pushing on the cage. And then Hawkeye's there come on, just chill out, dude.
All right. And Ireva she still has one apple in her bag, so she will take it out and approach the bird and slightly kind of cut off a little piece.
Where's my master?
And just
where's my master?
try to calmly
Let me out.
get in there.
See, we are friends.
You said you'd take me. You said you'd take me out. Take me to my master. Let me out.
I will. But we gotta make a deal.
She'll look at Hawkeye. What is going on?
He wants me to take him to his master. And then I'll whisper into her ear, "It was the elf that we killed. Don't tell him that we killed him."
You could just talking. If you're talking to her, then the bird doesn't understand you.
And she'll look at Hawkeye. Can we simply tell him that his master has had to leave the castle to complete some business? He's going to kill himself. His neck is going to snap any minute.
Your master had to leave the castle for some business.
What? What? You said you'd bring me to him. Where is he? Where's my master? Let me out. Let me out. I gotta find him.
But if I take you out, you need to tell us everything.
Let me out. Let me out. Take me to my master.
Well, you promised to behave.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me
I'm not taking you out until you promise to behave.
Let me out. Let me out. Get me in here. Let me out.
That
Take me to my
bird is
master.
going
Where is he?
crazy in
Take me
there.
out. Take me out.
Okay.
Take me to my master. Let me out. Let me out.
Okay.
Where is he? Where is he? Take me to my master. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. You say you take me to my master. Where is he? Where is he? Let me out. Let me out.
Are you done?
This has been going on nonstop. I know, like I'm pausing to let you guys speak, but this is nonstop.
Okay, I'll open the cage, but like, but hold the bird.
I'm going to kill you, bird.
Kill me! Oh, oh,
You got it. You
see, he starts to even pick up from where he
so
was.
Much funnier to keep pissing him off.
Hawkeye, Uthar is going to turn this bird into soup if we're not careful.
I mean, at this point, not a bad idea.
She
What
like
is-
shockingly looks at Hawkeye.
As Freddy stands up from his song, like, what? No, it's a bird.
Eat the bird all the time.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I have the bird on my hand and I'm like holding its feet so it won't fly away, but so it's out of the cage.
Wow.
You do
Out of
notice
character,
that
birds would break their feet before allowing that to happen if they really didn't like you.
you do notice that the cage is locked.
Oh,
It's a very simple lock, but just enough so that the bird, because it's a raven, it's pretty smart. It wouldn't be able to unlock it itself.
yeah. I'll unlock it then.
All right, make me a sleight of hand check. Or actually, you need thieves' tools. You don't have thieves' tools.
feel like-
Seeing Hawkeye struggle, Freddy will walk on over. If I let it out, we're just letting this thing go, though. There's no point in just killing it. It's too scrawny for any good meal.
I will agree to
Like
that.
this, you spoon.
I will
Alright.
agree to let it go.
Freddy, you see this raven just flapping and like hitting its body on the bars. See the lock? You may make a thieves' tools check.
So Freddy will pull out his tools and like stop just in front of the lock and then look at Hawkeye expectantly.
Yeah, I'm giving you guidance. I'm trying to find it. There we go.
Ireva, seeing Freddy pick another lock, just zoop,
Zoop.
and we'll go out to Uthar. Even I said that you'd be willing to turn that bird into soup. It truly is owned by that elf that we killed.
All right, Freddy, you. It's rather simple. This is a very simple lock. You are able to unlock the door, and right away the raven, let me out, let me out, let me out. It's flapping its wings on the door, attempting to kind of push the door open to get out.
I'm gonna put my hand in there and grab the raven.
All right, make me
Animal
okay,
handling.
so on your
Oh, I can actually use it.
Grapple
on your
check.
sheet on the very bottom where there's the generic actions, make a grapple check. So you can click and drag the grapple on top of the raven's token to see if you're able to grab it. Hawkeye, you open the door and reach a hand in, attempting to grab this raven by the legs before it can fly out. Your hand shoots in and you are able to grab it. As the door opens, it tries to flap out and your hand is kind of jerked back as the raven attempts to fly away. The wings are flapping wildly. Ooh, the raven gets advantage on a roll thanks to Drake Tate.
No!
Ah, okay. So what is that? That's
Do
dexterity?
you want to see your master or not?
Drake is a troublemaker. I like it.
All right, it still fails.
Oh, wow.
So your hand jerks back as the raven is kind of flapping around. Let me go! Let me go! Where's my master? Take me to my master!
I'm bringing you to
Let
him.
me
You
go.
need to
Let me
calm
go.
down.
Take me to my master! Where is he? Where is he? Let me go! let me go. And you're just trying to hold on right now as it's kind of flapping.
Can I put like string on its legs or like wrap some sort of string around so it can't fly away?
Do you have string?
I thought I did from Renard. Because we put a little bit on.
You used a bit of like string or leather, whatever, from your clothing to do that.
Well, I'll do that again.
Oh, Reynard's getting jealous now.
You would have to let go of the bird in order to get string.
Oh,
you
yeah,
need,
not
yeah,
doing
you
that.
need 2 hands for that.
Freddy's going back to his song.
Yeah, because BMOC was kind of digging it too.
Emok, you're having a very difficult time resting with all this noise and this flapping in the other room.
Yeah.
Ureva will walk back in. Hawkeye, now that you have him out, what do you plan on doing with him? I honestly say we simply let him go. He can fly himself into the Nether searching for his master.
Yes, I will let him go afterwards, but I wanted... Why are you flying around? You're in my hand.
Master? Where's my master? Where's my master? Let me go. Let me go. Take me to him.
He's
Where's my master?
representing the bird's struggle.
Let me go.
Is there anything else in this room before I let you see your master?
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
Lord,
Let me
if
go.
you're not quiet,
Let me
you
go.
die.
Let me go. Where's my master?
Oh,
Where's my
this
master? Let
bird
me
is
go.
making me
Let me
mad.
go.
Hawkeye,
Let me go.
you,
Let me go.
I suggest you
go.
let him go now,
Let me
or
go.
he won't
Where's
make
my
it out of here
master?
alive.
Where's my
He's
master?
angering everyone.
Let me go.
I'm
Let me
closing
go.
the door and then
Let me
letting
go.
him go.
Let me go. Let me go. Let me
The
go.
windows in that room.
BMOC
And then I-
start tossing the room.
All right.
And then I let him go, and then
He's smacking on the door now. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
I will wait
Let me
until
go.
he's
Let me
unconscious.
go. Let me go. Let me go.
I open the door. Get the bird fucking out or it dies. I swear to God.
The bird just snapped its neck, hitting the
Yep.
door.
Yeah, shit. I open
Here,
it,
Uthar.
it falls to the ground dead.
And Ureva will pick up the bird's body because it looks like it falls right next to Ureva for the most part because she's by the door.
Yeah.
So she'll pick up the bird's body and like see that it's truly dead
Oh yeah.
and walk out the door and just hand it to Uthar. Here, you've been talking
Yes.
about making soup for quite some time,
Oh,
Uthar.
look, we can roast that thing.
Yes, people.
I tried.
As she does it, she does look incredibly... As she
hands.
hands it over, she does look incredibly sad though because she doesn't like animals dying for no reason.
It is not for no reason. This will be decent too.
What's this book right here?
That is a owl.
Oh, not a book.
Try and read it, I dare you.
Well, we found out nothing.
And Ureva will just kind of poke around the room, like, is there anything over...
Well, we found out whose room that was. I thought it was Magic Man's room. It was that
It was Elf's room.
the large man.
I didn't
He has
realize
some
that was a
magic?
wall.
I stole his money, but I did not find anything else value.
John, you're breaking up real bad on my end.
Yeah.
Me too.
Same here.
Yeah, your connection must be off.
Like, I'm trying, but I don't know what you're saying, personally.
That's weird. I'm not getting any. Yeah, I'm bouncing forth. What happened? Steam might have started doing something. Close. I think we are done here. Downstairs.
That was cool with the bird. Bang, bang, bang,
Alright.
bang, bang.
Is there anything else, like, in the room at all? I know Hawkeye and Ureva were just kind of looking around a bit.
Yeah.
Well acted, Nomad. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, please never...
Yeah, VMOC is defeathering the bird.
No.
You gotta get those feathers off early, you know, when it's still
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's
the portal doesn't work because I messed up on the other map.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
I was worried it was my connection
Nope.
thing being weird. 'Cause I'm still
Nope,
trying to
that's
figure out
me.
why it's being a dick.
I don't know
That's-
if you heard me, but is there anything in the room for us to really look at further?
Pretty sure I
Not
tossed
really.
it pretty good.
So Ureva will exit, and then seeing VMOC pick the feathers off the bird, will honestly, she's gonna pull an arrow out and hand it to him, like non-pointy side forward, and just say, "This might make a good roasting stick."
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna give him one of your precious arrows when we could have just used any stick?
And she will say, "Be careful not to burn it. I do want that back. I want to. It's born to sink into
Understood.
flesh."
Yeah, it's understood. I mean, he will unceremoniously rip all the feathers off and, clean the thing and stick it in the fire and roast it real quick.
All right.
Offer
I'm
to
not,
share.
unless you want me to, Nomad. I'm not taking an arrow from my inventory just because he's gonna give it back.
Yeah,
but
I'm not worried about.
That's up to you. Okay.
Unless everybody's in a hurry.
So we found out that it belonged to the elf dude. Not
Not
Magic
bird.
Man. But damn, was that bird annoying.
For an animal to not even get along with you, Hawkeye, I increasingly over time, I believe that to be quite rare.
Well, you brought up the.
I know.
You had to mention the word demise in the same sentence with,
You rarely see an animal so truly committed to their master,
That
willing
is
to
true.
kill himself in the search for it. It's quite a pity.
Well, I mean, now it will be with its master. I mean, his master's dead, so.
it will be in Democ's belly.
Yeah, not
It
unless
will be.
VMOC intends to go eat that motherfucker.
In spirit.
All right. So, are you guys gonna want to finish a short rest then?
Oh, are we gonna take a short rest? You guys did kind of just leave that Jamna thing hanging.
What
Well,
do you mean?
Those of you who knew it was happening did just kind of like wander off 5 minutes ago from her.
well, she technically died, but we don't know if she
But we
died.
don't know what happened.
Correct.
I personally,
But- But we don't
Ureva
really
doesn't
care.
about Jamna.
I don't care anymore.
She sees the hunger in VMOC's eyes and patiently waits while he enjoys his bird roast.
All
She
right.
wants her arrow back.
Are you finishing a short rest?
I would say yeah.
Sure, yeah. Well, that's an hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Why
say
not?
yeah.
Belfried says, "Can someone please make that 'Let me go, let me go' a ringtone?" Please, dude.
I'm taking a song of rest as well, like while we're doing this.
Okay.
So when you roll hit die, you get an extra d6, right? Yeah, d6.
All right, so I rolled a. So do we roll the d6 or do you roll the d6?
I mean, you get an extra d6, so whoever rolls, it's up to you.
Yeah, but you have the heal on yours. Here we go.
So who's doing it? VMOC? I don't see Uthar, so
Yeah, I rolled a d. I rolled a hit die.
So
Uthar already rolled a
Yeah.
d6.
I will be right back,
no,
guys.
I took that back because you're right.
Take it
I went
back.
downstairs. I wouldn't be able. I mean, I might conceptually hear it, but I don't think he's listening.
Oh.
He went
Oh.
downstairs and is resting his eyes, sitting at this table now. Down
Yeah, but-
here.
everybody gets 4.
Okay, so I'm not gonna roll another hit die then. Cause I feel better, and I offer to share my bird with everybody.
All
It's a
right, I
little
am back.
greasy.
It's a little greasy.
Here's your arrow.
Ureva will humbly decline and just say, "I wish you to enjoy that. You did a good job roasting it."
Here's your arrow back, leader.
She'll get like a little happy
I
about
licked
that.
it
Thank
clean.
you. She'll grab it gingerly from the end, say, "Thank you, VMOC," and just put it back without, like, touching the licked portions.
What? What? Okay, whatever.
I'm glad it worked. How does Raven taste?
Tastes like chicken.
Everything tastes like chicken.
No, not everything. Hog tastes like hog.
She'll laugh a little bit.
Snake tastes like snake.
I don't think I would want to try snake.
Oh, it is good.
Yes.
My character, I
Snake is
totally would eat
delicious.
snake. It's supposed to be delish.
Yeah, snake is very good.
Really?
Yes. So is shark.
Never had shark.
My dad's tried shark.
I've had
I
crocodile.
haven't.
It's the other white meat.
Crocodile's like kind of salty chicken.
Other white meat.
Yeah.
I guess.
My favorite meat that I've still had is bison. And Nomad, if you go to the farmers market Green Bay on Wednesday nights in summer, there's a nice bison stand and they sell delicious bison and they're very nice. They let me come
Yeah.
out to their farm and hang out with baby bison.
I've had bison.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then
Used
you
to have,
ate it?
I mean, yeah. I don't see that. Like, I didn't watch them kill it, and like
Wow,
they
you-
don't kill the babies.
You are brutal. Yeah, I
Okay,
ate
well-
bison, and then they let me go hang out with the bison kids.
Chicken is one of my favorite foods to eat, and I adore chickens. Like
Yeah.
I'm literally a crazy bird person, so
There you go.
it's how life works. You
Yeah.
see the animals, you just don't see them being killed and then eat them.
I mean, it's the circle of life.
Circle of life.
All right, what are you guys up to now?
Standing up, Freddy will go. All right. Well, we know of a portal that's down in the basement. Shall we go round things up with the lizard folk, get Ureva some more ammunition, and press forward?
Yes.
I agree.
Freddy will start heading downstairs.
Blue down or
Reg should be down, but I have to remake them because they're not linked. There we go. That should be good.
Which one's down?
Red.
Blue
Red.
or red?
Ureva will follow.
Hey.
them.
Worked. There we go. Clicked.
I didn't even touch it. I just ended up on a different. Oh, there. It's just opening. Okay.
Cash money.
Okay. Nope. My fantasy grounds is geeking out.
Yeah, it's acting a little weird.
There we go. Got her, otter.
I've never heard that one before.
What? You never heard got her, otter?
No. I mean, my tennis nickname was Otter, but
You West Coast people.
Yeah, I think she grew up under a rock, honestly.
no, I'm Patrick.
Well,
Oh my goodness. Emacs got a torch out.
Ureva's gonna peek in here. Just take a look around this room, see if she sees anything.
You don't notice anything besides what you've seen before. There's the shelves and then the bed and everything. The shelves just have
Oh, were
like
we in here before?
yeah. This is where you
Yeah.
took your
That's where we
rest.
slept.
Long run.
That's
oh,
where-
it didn't have the decorations in it
Yep.
before. Okay.
I went through and put.
Alright.
That's why the portals are all messed up because I went through and put the
Okay.
decorations in, and then
Okay,
all
so
of a sudden
Ureva-
my map just like shifted. It
Okay,
sucked.
Ureva doesn't do that then because Nicole didn't realize that was the same room,
Gotcha.
so she doesn't care.
I lit a torch, but it seems like the torch effect still does not like to play
Okay.
ball. I was hopeful.
What are these things?
I assume lanterns.
Lanterns, most likely.
See, that's what
Lit
I
up
thought.
out here.
Lanterns. Looking
I'll light
up,
it up with my produce flame.
they are lit up. So you look at them and you see that they're like oil lanterns. They're lit, but they're so covered in grease that the light really doesn't shine. These
okay.
like obviously have not been cleaned for.
Urava's unfazed.
I mean, I am too, but to help our undark scene friends.
Over here, Freddy, this is a door, a large wooden door that has been broken down. Opening is right here.
I saw there's stairs that go up there.
Yeah, it is actually a cesspit.
Oh,
A whole bunch of nastiness and refuse over there. It stinks quite a bit.
it's where people go to the bathroom. Gotcha.
Well, lizards go to the bathroom.
Are there any lizard folk about that we see?
No.
Okay.
So we are going back into cave.
Did we look over Borngray's body at all?
Yeah,
Yes.
he had
Yes.
leather
I think
and
Hawkeye did.
I did.
a non-great sword.
Well, remember, before we go into the catacombs, we first need to find arrows. Hoping the lizard
Didn't-
folk will be amenable.
There was like that lizard
Yep.
folk armory, but I thought their arrows were like garbage.
At this point, she'll take anything.
Specifically, the lizard folk would probably have arrows or even be able to make arrows.
So I think I asked about it in the armory. They only had like the
Yeah,
swords.
I thought they just had like junky. Like I remember you asking about arrows when we were at that
Mhm.
armory scene.
Yeah,
and there
they
was a
didn't have
reason
any.
you
They
didn't
just had
take 'em.
swords.
Yeah, they had like spears and swords and like
Yeah.
steel weapons hidden, but it didn't look like
'Cause-
arrows were a thing that the lizard folk were interested in.
But there were cultists here too.
Yeah, because if I remember, I actually asked, and they were like, "No arrows."
Well, do any of the cultists' numerous bodies in this room have any arrows?
Irava would have picked up her arrows from last time. It doesn't look like the cultists over here were carrying longbows, but it's reasonable enough to assume that the cultist presence means that there was a militia of sorts, and humanoids definitely have longbows and arrows. You would probably have to just find out where. Irava,
What?
make me a
just
perception
wandering.
check.
She just needs arrows. She's just for once wandering. Oh!
All right, you noticed
I don't know what it is, but I'm excited.
a large group of chests over here. More than what would seem would be like anything. Like normally if there's treasure, there's like one chest, but there's quite a few. Quite a few over here, maybe like some sort of workshop or something.
Were
Okay,
those there before when Uthar was down here?
Yeah, there was. I just didn't have them on the map. That's why I wanted.
She
That's why
wanted
I
to make
wanted
sure
to
they
make
weren't-
notice of it because I forgot about it when you went in here first.
Well, I just
She
wanted to make sure
will-
they weren't new from. We did go to sleep for an entire night, so time has passed.
Well, we
She
needed
will
to.
halt before them, before she gets close to them, and just shout, "Freddy! I could use your detect magic over here. Suspicious number of chests."
Lazily, Freddy just casts it.
All right, Freddy, detect magic. Shows nothing on the chests.
They do not appear to be magical in any way.
All right, and then she'll kind of look closer at them, see if they are locked.
Hey, if they're open, we know to open them.
They are not locked.
All right, and she'll look at VMAX, sees him standing, and she says, right, VMAC, I'm going to open these chests. Something bad happens, just
Oh,
move
I'm
me away.
going away.
Shouldn't VMAC, perhaps VMAC should be one to open it. He's nimble on his feet when it comes to.
And
Yes.
she'll look, VMAC, do you wish to open them?
Yes.
Yes.
She'll stand back.
We have not been
Hawkeye
using
moves
a very
way back,
important
knowing
thing
what
VMAC
happened
can
last
do for us.
time.
He just walks over and like takes his glaive and flips them open.
All right, BMOC, you open them to show one of the chests has a couple black stones in it with some coins.
More of the shiny things that some of you are so enamored by.
She'll walk back up.
Yeah, Hawkeye walks back up too.
Well,
He flips the other one open and yells, "Boom!"
Hawkeye will dive behind Ureva. That's
Reva doesn't. She flinches, and then because she flinched, just shoots a withering glare at VMAC.
He's got this big goofy grin on his face. Ah, got you. Ha 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 ha.
That's not funny.
All right.
Disagree.
Opening the rest of the chests, you see quite a few coins. Also, some stones. All right, so a total of 80 platinum pieces, 450 gold pieces, 520 silver
Man, we should go
pieces.
back to town.
Oh,
Start a
fuck,
clock.
You
yeah.
find 4 black semi-precious stones, 6 blue semi-precious stones, 5 green semi-precious stones, 6 red, and 1 white semi-precious stone. And there is also a potion of greater healing.
All right, and Ureva will kind of, as she's seeing this, will shout out what there is. Just letting everyone know. Anybody want this potion?
Perhaps VMAC should have potion.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
I have them
Yeah,
in the party sheet, so feel free to take
shrugs.
them, whoever wishes.
But he picks up one of those platinum pieces and he says, "What is this? I've
It is
never
worth-
seen a coin like this before."
Well, it is worth 10 of the gold ones.
Really?
Yes, so that one
Yes.
can get you a lot of food and drink in town, but
Or
we are
many
far
glaives.
from town. It is
Many
unfortunate.
drink? Yes, many drink.
Very much drink.
And Ureva will, kind of sit up or pick up the platinum pieces and just start counting. And she's like, well, if we want to split these, we each get 16 of them. There seems to be 80.
That seems fine. Just
Let's split them.
there's the auto thing that the party sheet can do. Let's just do that.
You
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I just
We can't
assumed
do anything
auto
with this
splitting
money until we
everything.
go to town anyway.
Yeah. Because even the stones, for the most part, we can split.
That's-
Plus, there's the ones from before, so I just say
Yeah.
split everything.
I say split
That's a good
everything 'cause
idea.
at this point we don't have use for the stones as magic users yet. So.
And once we get to the stones, we can also just sell them and split the money too. If
What
we
do you
probably
think they
just
were
sell
going
them.
to
Yeah.
do with these?
They're probably going to take it to those dragons. This is what dragons like treasures. This is what I have understood.
Do they
Or
eat it?
bullywugs.
dragons
I think they just
actually are
like
kind
to sit on it.
dragons are a little bored of coins, from what I understand. They particularly like precious artifacts and stones and gems.
Well, who has the stones from before? You should just hang on to all of them until we decide what to do with these.
I believe
Sure,
Uthar
I'll
still has them
slam-
in her pocket.
Yeah, I'll just slam them all together.
Yep. I was saying, Ureva hands him over. She knows Uthar, is not one to do anything rude.
As long as I stay alive.
Or we just get to your body.
Just don't let me fall in lava.
Uthar, do you want to hang on to all of this,
Yeah.
or should we just divide up the money now? It matters not to me.
The money, I say we just hit the auto divide, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
I'll hold the gems just so that we can deal with them all at one eventual juncture. Takes a while to click them across. I do.
And
think that
Ureva, her
Uthar
tone
should
is
have
just
the
kind of-
potion though.
Her
Or,
tone is a little let down, and she's like, I knew there wouldn't be, but I was hoping for some nice arrows. She just
We
walks
will find
away
you
as we're
some.
dividing money.
It's been a while, so correct me if I'm wrong. I never actually went. I was gonna go up these stairs, but then Resmir came down. Those are the stairs, right? Okay. Then since we're over here, I'll say, oh yes, this. I forgot it has been a while. That is over there, staircase where Dragon Lady came from. It is probably her room. Maybe important. I was going to go into cave, forget all about it.
Asbara they walked that way. Asbara and Resmir.
They went that way.
Yeah.
They're long gone by now.
Here.
Yeah.
That was like at this point, what, like 15 hours ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make a note of that they walked that way, so I don't know if anything valuable is that way or not.
Freddy would like to look through the desks in this room real quick.
There's a
All
knife.
Right. Walking into this room, it is a sort of makeshift kitchen. Stuff does not look very clean. There is a dwarf lying on the ground, dead.
I knew there were dwarves here with all these precious stones.
Can we search the dwarf?
Sure.
How long ago did he die? Like, is
Probably
he like rotting away?
No, he probably perished in the battle.
Okay.
Is he dressed like a cult member?
He is dressed like a cook, has an apron on.
Okay.
Oh.
They did not eat very well.
You may
Because
divide the
Dwarf
gold.
cooking?
Dwarves.
Do we have that button?
Oh, I can do that.
We do not have
There
that
we go.
button.
Got
Oh,
it.
Game does.
Oh my god, we need to go to a town now.
Yeah.
I have crap to buy.
Yeah.
We
We have so
do
much
have
money.
still a lot of money that could buy us some stuff, like maybe a magical glaive, so that Vmok can be more effective.
Yeah.
Oh, Vmok is fine.
Bag of holding. Animals for me.
Okay, one of those is not happening, and bag of holding is not it.
Sorry, do you plan on shoving these animals in the bag?
I
So,
Right
Like,
now,
you're supposed to like animals, not be a fan of imprisoning them in darkness.
right now.
No,
well,
I would use it for
they,
that.
they would die because there's no air in there.
Why are you just laying there, Reynard?
Bernard!
Oh, Bernard!
Shake.
Alright, so Ireva is going to... Honestly, she is going to look around, see people checking stuff out, and then just say, I'm going to look up the stairs.
Freddy follows shortly behind after he realizes there's not much here.
Vmok doesn't like the fact that Freddy is following so closely and will follow closely behind Freddy.
Follow closely
I love
her.
Vmok. Oh, I love Vmok.
Don't stand so close to her.
See, this works. Good.
Oh. Alright, let's make sure I don't yeet myself out a window here.
All right, there you go. I got a portal for you.
Actually, I don't know where I'm... Like, it's all dark, so I'm just gonna wait.
Yep. Let me get that for you.
No, that was me telling myself to be patient. I was, like, moving, and then I'm like, well, this could be another window.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Alright, so once up the stairs, are these just a bunch of barrels and boxes and stuff?
Let me get the token light.
See,
Thank
this is a window, right?
Yep.
Ah, see, I would have yeeted myself out a window again.
Yeah, what?
All right. Items needed for a kitchen. Occasionally, but not every day, are stored here. You see a lot of boxes and other such. Cooking
What were
oil, grains, cheese, wine, and salted meat.
Freddy finds it suspicious that, Resmir and the rest of them were just
Yeah.
hanging out up here, it's going to take
Uthar
a
definitely has
real
the look.
close look around.
Yeah. This is it.
Just
Why was she-
to keep things moving, I think I had them come down from the wrong staircase. I wouldn't put too much
Oh.
stock in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But you said
there is
that-
another
Honest
level though.
mistake.
If
You said there
wish.
is wine and salted meat and stuff like that.
Cooking oil, grain, cheese, wine, and salted meat.
All right, Ireva is gonna grab a bunch of the salted meat and hand it to Vmok. Say, "Here you are, my friend."
Yeah, you could use
Vips
this
it.
to stock up on rations.
Yeah.
And then immediately after, she's gonna grab a bottle of the wine and put it in her bag.
He B-Mock's like wonders why she got wine and he got salted meat.
And she grabs another bottle of wine, seeing Vmok's confusion, and hands it to him.
He smiles, grabs some salted meat and hands it to her.
And she'll say, "Eventually, I hope we will have cause for celebration."
Shakes his head. Put my rations back to 10. Put it at 0 for some reason. Yay.
Doesn't- really nothing worth overly exploring.
Yeah.
Call that what it is. Okay.
Which one
Okay.
is Secretary's blue
Star
second
pops
story?
back down and says, "It is just the more terrible storage. Perhaps Resmir was just wandering through."
No need in going blue, then go back red. Okay.
Yeah, I was saying my map is just flashing in and out, so I don't know what to do. I'll just chill.
Go with head on back down. Nothing of import. But you guys got some food. You got that going for you.
Say, yeah. Nomad, do you want me to just add the wine to mine? I just grabbed a bottle.
Yeah. Every time
I'll
you
take some.
go to another map, just remember I have to put your vision and light sources back on. So don't go too far.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I just usually try to move off of that square. That way, when everybody else loads, it's not the,
And
the
what
shit
color are we
pile.
going to this time?
Ground
Blue?
level.
Red goes down.
And we're going down?
Yes,
Okey-doke.
back down.
Sorry, apparently I just spaced out there. My brain was focused on the flashing, not on the words being spoken.
So how did? Because I'm forgetting here. How did we know there was a portal in the catacombs? Was that something we know?
Jamna
for a
told
fact?
us. Yeah, Jamna told us.
Jamna told us.
Yeah,
Okay.
Jamna deduced it for you.
Oh, okay, she deduced it. She did
Yeah.
not secretly see it and then tell. Okay.
Yeah.
I literally could not remember.
Which I am
Some shit
sorry.
had happened.
Nomad, I'm probably gonna add another thing to my historian or edit the one I sent you because I did forget to add the specific notes about what Jamna told us.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just send it to me and I can make an edit.
Okay. I just think that should be something added in there just for out of character reference and all that.
And when we were in the catacombs, did we see any direction that we think, like that we didn't go? I remember us getting to some dead ends, but I don't remember where we actually went. when we
You
were
didn't
down
you
there.
didn't fully explore the cat.
Okay, that's
It's
all I was
not
looking for.
catacombs, it's caverns.
Or
Yeah.
caverns, yeah. But there's definitely directions that we did not go down there.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay, that's all I was looking for. So it would be quite the trek to go back to town. Here we go to catacombs. I have,
Where are
West.
they at? Sorry.
You
Back.
went upstairs, you gotta go back downstairs.
Oh, oops. I meant to go.
Oh,
Where
see,
they
that's
were.
why I opened my fat mouth and I asked.
Do we have any reason to believe that even if we could find where the portal is, we could use it? I am not one for portals, but I do
Remember-
boats.
Remember, she said that the portal requires some sort of passphrase of some sort.
Yes, this is what I suspect is even if we could find portal, we would just not use portal because they would not let us. I'm assuming John's assuming it's like magic circle or some shit. I don't have access to that magic, so unless Fred thinks he can do it, I don't know what.
Just Bruce, the player, we have no idea where the portal goes to.
Yeah.
Also true. Or what's on the other side? Like maybe 2 dragons.
Do the lizard folk know?
We'd have
we need to find what's her name?
Whispering Reed.
Whispering Reed.
Perhaps it would be best, yes, if we locate lizard folk and inquire.
They're probably eating Jamna right now.
Yes, and at the same time, we probably could
finished
explore the
her a
rest of
long
the castle.
time ago.
Right, and we need to
That's
spend
true.
time checking out the castle, right? Making sure there's no cultists still.
All right, Freddy, you see what appears to be a stables of some sort. Is a ladder.
That is where they keep the big lizards.
There's a ladder on the far right end.
Leading to like a loft.
Leads to loft.
Alright, Freddy's just gonna climb up real quick and just take like a peek into the loft and see what he sees.
Right.
Arrow in the eye. Thunk. Found some
It's my
arrow.
arrow.
Uthar, this way.
This way what? That is room where they kept big lizards.
You see a stables loft where the lizard folk apparently store bundles of cut reeds used as beddings in stalls of the giant lizard. Other than the reeds and a few bats, there's really nothing else. There's a doorway.
Uthar.
And as
Uthar usually
Vima
doing
goes to
stuff
try
on
and
his
get
own,
Uthar,
so
Raven will follow
he
Freddy.
does go over and look into this door.
All right, Uthar.
D-Muck's trying to play shepherd.
Just wandering around.
So Uthar, over in this area, you see a barracks of some sort. Largely empty of furniture, but much of the floor is churned into mud, and the stink of bullywug permeates everything. So you see none of the figures. Make me a perception check.
Ready? And 12. A bad roll.
You see some marks that look to be new over kind of closer by the window. Well as behind the staircase on the southeast side, a number of chests. Staircase going up.
Yeah, he found more upstairs. Stairs that go up.
So is there anything in this
now-
loft besides dust and shit? Sorry.
So
Nope.
there's a door.
Yep, there's
Oh,
just the
there's a
door.
When the big battle stuff was happening, Uthar saw the lizard folk. Did like this room and this room? Did he see, or am I misremembering? Like lizard folk kind of ransacking those rooms. Like I can't remember.
You did not see this door open that you are next to. Though you did see some of the lizard folk and the giant lizards coming over to this door, but when you convinced them to
That's what
come
it
with
was,
you,
then
yep.
Right, and then I turned him around. Okay. Vimok, he's probably some frog. You want to kill frog?
B-Mock shouts back towards Hawkeye. Uthar's going into a room by himself. B-Mock will go with him. And he takes
I'll go with you guys too.
All right, Freddy up top.
It's not letting me do anything, but I did follow Freddy
Okay.
up the stairs.
I will put you.
My fantasy grounds is just not doing it. It's frozen right now, so.
And the party is separated. Yay!
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nomad, but Uthar does his own. He
Right?
his own man. He was the captain of a ship.
Right.
Wanders.
This seems to be a living quarters up top. Freddy and Ireva, you see this? The living quarters of sort.
Oh, I can't see it.
I should have shared the map.
No, like my fantasy grounds is doing the whole not responding thing.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, just give it time.
I'll get there. Oh, there you go. I just had
Okay.
to call it out for being a butt.
Pop goes the weasel.
So this area is an absolute mess. There's reed pallets, dirty baskets, and animal bones littering the floor, and mud, and even probably a little bit of dung covers everything. But in the southeast corner, there is a large, sturdy chest wrapped in chains and padlocked.
Looking at the chest, you're able to look at Freddy. Well, that's interesting.
It is. Can I?
You have the guts to open it.
Let's see. I still have detect magic on. Do I see anything within 30 feet? Pretty sure 30 feet range.
Yeah.
You do not.
Freddy will cautiously step into the room. So is there like human remains in here, like skulls and shit?
Probably like animal.
Animal, okay.
I wonder what this room could have possibly served for.
Freddy's gonna skirt around the edge of the room.
You hear some nasty squishing, stepping over this stuff. Right. Before opening the chests, down on the floor below, Uthar, you see all the chests on that side. Hawkeye, you see much of the same. Go ahead and make me a perception check, Hawkeye.
Skills, perception. Boop.
Hawkeye, you see many marks before the window, looking like scuffling, as if many small forms made their way and jumped out of it.
Hey guys, there's a bunch of scuff marks right there, meaning that small figures jumped out this window.
Well, that would be a shame if it was all those frogs. I did promise Vimak he could kill some frogs. They
But
could
they
be
weren't
upstairs, though.
They were not small though. They were rather large.
A little frogmen? They were pretty small. Weren't the normal
So
bullywug small?
I was
Or
using
am I
like the
missing it?
technical term. So they're classified as
okay,
small,
okay.
whereas you guys are medium. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
I was thinking the
Small.
pollywogs were like medium.
No, they're small actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I think
this
Spattergoo was a little big, but
is where
yeah.
we are going to have to end today's session.
Oh,
Oh,
It's time.
got 2 chests, baby. Who's gonna die to a chest explosion?
We will join again next session. See what is in these chests and what more you must discover in Castle Neritar. Very good session, guys. I had a lot of fun. Got some
Always.
interesting role play, and I hope you guys had a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
I will
letting a bird die on its own.
banging into the door. Yeah, that
That bird was
Oh,
dead no
man.
matter what.
I
I
was
was well
like-
past
I
listening
was
to
like
that shit
exclaiming
anymore.
so much and saying so much, and I actually got lightheaded a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna let it stop.
All right, so Looking forward to reading the campaign journal notes, and then I will schedule next session. Let's look forward to same time next Monday.
Yeah, hopefully.
Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you
Bye, y'all.
next
Good session,
time.
guys.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Very, very good. That was a lot of fun. Getting a little bit more comfortable in just all the role play and everything, so very happy with that. But you know what time it is. It is that time. Say farewell. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in and watching. Thank you so much for the sub, Razor. I'm looking forward to getting your Ravon back in the encounters and keeping that thing going. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff, especially at level 5. You're gonna like the fights that we got. Restinia has made some really fun boss encounters. And if you out there, any of you, are interested in just playing some D&D, getting in, I know how difficult it can be. I have made the Tavern League's encounters a format that's pretty much meant just to make it easier to play D&D, because we all know it's difficult to find a group, stay with the group, stay consistent, play. It's not always permitting everybody's schedules. You know, not everybody has decent schedules to work around. So get in the Discord, should be in my Twitch description, and join and play with us. We are always looking for more players. This has been the 5th edition adventure module, Hoard of the Dragon Queen, as part of the Tyranny of Dragons campaign that I am bringing people through. We always play Mondays as often as we can. We play every week. Lately, my schedule's been a little kind of hectic, so we weren't able to play last week, but should be back on schedule. I also play another campaign through the Scales of War Adventure Path set in 4th edition Dungeons and Dragons. That's every other Sunday. We should be playing this coming Sunday because I didn't play last night. We got 2 new characters and getting going on there, and that's been a very fun and rewarding campaign. That was my first campaign, actually, because I've been playing for a little over 2 years, I think. Coming on 3 years in November, I think, actually. So that was my first campaign that I was running. Very exciting stuff. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me a follow, all that good stuff. There's also YouTube as well. I'm trying to catch up. I have a lot of videos I have to edit and put in there. I don't do a whole lot of edits, but yeah, it all takes time. And every little bit helps just kind of growing the community. I pump it all in, use it for encounters. So your sub doesn't just get you a few benefits. You actually help everybody out, giving a little bit more to the community, a little bit more that I can pump right back into this whole thing, and get more stuff basically for you guys to play around with. So trying to do a little bit more direct rewards with that. But this is the final call. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I will see you next time. This has been the Tavern League.